Some days pass quietly, and then there are days like this. Days when history doesn't simply turn a page. It closes entire chapters. In the last 24 hours, the worlds of sports, finance, media, and music have been shaken by a wave of heartbreaking farewells. A young Olympian whose dream was only beginning. A financial titan who helped shape the modern economy. A fearless voice that dominated the airwaves. And a music kingmaker whose fingerprints can be found on some of the greatest careers in modern history. Their journeys were completely different, but today they share the same final chapter. These aren't just headlines. These are the stories behind the legends, the triumphs, the struggles, the sacrifices, and the heartbreaking endings that remind us one simple truth. Time waits for no one. Let's begin. The shattered Olympic dream, Denisa Baránková and Saïd Haddou. Sometimes the cruelest stories are the ones that were only beginning. Denisa Baránková was just 24 years old, a gifted Slovak archer, an Olympian, a rising star whose brightest days seemed to be waiting just over the horizon. She proudly represented her country on the world's biggest stage, competing at both the Tokyo and Paris Olympic Games. Every year brought new achievements, new opportunities, new reasons to believe her future would be extraordinary. But then fate intervened, and it did so without warning. On a stormy day in Bratislava, powerful winds created chaos on the streets. A vehicle suddenly lost control, and in a matter of seconds, everything changed. The young athlete who spent her life aiming at targets with remarkable precision became the victim of a tragedy nobody could have imagined. Despite desperate efforts by doctors, the curtain fell on her young life, an Olympic dream, gone far too soon. But heartbreak wasn't finished. Not yet. The roads would claim another athlete that same day. Saïd Haddou, a respected French cyclist, a man who spent years battling through some of Europe's toughest races. At 43 years old, Haddou understood sacrifice. He understood pain. And he understood the relentless determination required to compete at the highest level. Cycling wasn't simply his profession. It was his identity. Yet another tragic traffic collision brought that remarkable journey to an end. Two athletes, two dreams, two lives built on discipline and perseverance. Both taken not by competition, but by the cruel unpredictability of fate. The architect of wealth, Greenspan, from a dream cut short to a life that spanned an entire century. Greenspan, the man whose words could send Wall Street soaring, or leave investors around the world trembling. For nearly 20 years, Greenspan stood at the center of the global economy. Presidents came and went, markets rose and fell, but one man remained at the controls. Greenspan. To many, he was an economic wizard, a financial titan, a towering figure who helped guide America through one of the longest economic expansions in modern history. But here's the catch. Great power often leaves behind difficult questions. After his departure, the world was rocked by the devastating financial crisis of 2008. Critics argued that some of his policies helped lay the foundation for disaster. For perhaps the first time in his legendary career, the man once viewed as untouchable admitted he had made mistakes. A rare moment of humility from one of the most powerful economic figures of the modern age. Now, after a long life and a private battle with Parkinson's-related complications, the man who helped shape the global economy has taken his final bow. 100 years, countless decisions, an immeasurable impact on the world, and a legacy that will be debated for generations to come. The voice of the airwaves, Martha Zoller. Every generation has voices it learns to trust. For millions of listeners, Martha Zoller was one of those voices. Sharp, fearless, unfiltered. For decades, she became a fixture of American political commentary, a respected figure across Georgia and beyond. She wasn't content to simply talk about politics. She stepped directly into the arena, running for Congress, advising leaders, helping shape conversations that influence communities and policies alike. In an industry often dominated by men, Martha carved out her own place through intelligence, determination, and relentless hard work. Her audience didn't tune in merely for information. They tuned in because they trusted her. And trust is one of the rarest gifts a broadcaster can earn. Now, the microphone has gone silent. The broadcasts have ended, but the impact she made continues to echo across the airwaves she once ruled. The godfather of modern music, Clive Davis. And finally, we arrive at a man who helped create the soundtrack of our lives. A giant, a kingmaker, a legend behind the legends. Clive Davis. If you've ever been moved by Whitney Houston's voice, inspired by Bruce Springsteen's lyrics, or captivated by Alicia Keys, then you've already experienced his influence. Because Clive Davis possessed a gift unlike almost anyone else in the music industry. The ability to recognize greatness before the rest of the world could see it. Industry insiders called it the golden ERS, a rare instinct, an extraordinary talent, the ability to hear a superstar long before fame arrived. Across 7 remarkable decades, he built an empire, 5 Grammy Awards, countless legendary artists, and a reputation as one of the most influential executives in music history. But behind the fame, the luxury, and the star-studded galas was a story that felt deeply American. A young man from Brooklyn, orphaned as a teenager, facing uncertainty and hardship, yet refusing to surrender. Through determination, sacrifice, and education, he fought his way to Harvard Law School before changing the music industry forever. That is the American dream in its purest form. Now, the music has officially stopped, but legends like Clive Davis never truly disappear, because every song he helped bring into the world becomes part of his legacy. And that legacy will continue playing long after the final curtain falls. OUTRO, 5 lives, 5 extraordinary journeys, from Olympic arenas to Wall Street boardrooms to radio studios and recording halls that shaped modern culture. The last 24 hours have delivered a powerful reminder. It doesn't matter how successful you become, how talented you are, or how much influence you hold. Time remains undefeated, always has, always will. But while these voices may have fallen silent, their impact has not. Their stories continue, their achievements endure, and their legacies remain woven into the fabric of our world. Which of these remarkable individuals left the biggest impact on your life? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoy honoring the lives, achievements, and legacies of history's most influential figures, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and join us as we continue preserving the stories that shaped our world. Until next time, remember the lives, celebrate the legacy, and keep their stories alive.